So the first thing I like to do when I'm walking through a new wilderness is make sure there's no bears in the area. Bears aren't natural creatures. Okay, they shouldn't exist. They're like rats. They're like rodents. They're rats and squirrels, but a lot bigger. They try and eat you. Usually they stick bears, the insect people stick bears where they're stealing the natural resources at to keep people away from going outside so they don't know what's going on. Like in Africa, these weird creatures that I keep calling the insect people, they stuck lions and tigers everywhere, which are way too big. They shouldn't exist. They're like 500 pounds. To keep everybody away from anywhere that would have any lava coming up so they could take control of it and claim it never existed, or whatever they're trying to do. Natural resources would be another word for they're just taking everything and killing it and turning it into a desert. Okay, weeds not supposed to be for sale. They're supposed to be pot trees everywhere with fruit on them. Okay, those would be mythical trees. There's supposed to be deer running around here, which would turn into reindeer if they were drinking real water, not that nasty water they get from a hose that's from the processing plant up there. You already know they're mixing weird stuff in it to keep everybody craps their bones out. And I thought my dad would like this walk today. He likes taking walks at the river. It's a good walk. I walked back there earlier. A hawk was back there in the grass area. It looked like it was taking a nap or something. It took off. It took off randomly. It's pretty cool. I wish I was recording it because it would have been a good shot. I could easily do this for a living with a real tablet that's got a real camera on it. I'm always in a place that I can get good shots at. Okay, regardless if it's an animal that shits out sulfur or it's more like Jubulees god, belongs on Earth. Helps bring up the lava when it's, and all that other good stuff. They're not what we are, though. Animals aren't equivalent to gods, guys, but we're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to know just as much about the animals and the river and the ocean as I do, because you have the same job, Jubulees gods, and that's to take care of the earth. And whatever was blocking my brain from working incorrectly earlier is now unblocked from drinking a couple bottles of water. I use a glass bottle. I can't wait to make my own glass bottle when I become a craftsman with my father, because we're making a forge and we're making our own socks, our own shoes, everything. And we're going to be craftsmen, and I'm asking my father to allow me to be your apprentice in life as an adult, and be your son again. I'll listen to everything you say and do what you want your way, and I'll live your way. You would love living outside, always cooking deer stew with potatoes and carrots in it, and crafting stuff. It would be the real version of the metal shop. You would love it much more than anything you've ever done. Dude, just rolling my blunts are a craft. I make them in a way that nobody can make them, and you'll understand that if you take me on as your apprentice, that I do that with everything that I do. I just couldn't do it with my videos because I'm driven insane, because it's hacked. And the whole time I'm trying to make a movie, I get annoyed and harassed and gassed the whole time, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not complaining, Dad. I'm not a complainer. I'm super happy, actually, that I figured out that I'm Nordic. And we don't die, and we're supposed to live forever. And you got tricked into dying, and I don't want you to die, okay? I don't want you to be a German, Dad, whatever that means. They don't exist in me. We're eternal. I'm asking you to separate yourself from these people, whoever you're with, and come be Nordic in the Ring of Fire, okay? That could have sounded better, but I want you to join the Jubulees Ring of Fire, acquire some kind of land with me anywhere in the Jubulees Ring of Fire. We can go more north if you want, where there's nobody at, okay? South's more of a desert, and I'll grow trees for you, and we can help reignite the Ring of Fire by planting real trees to help communicate to the sun and moon to bring up the lava quicker. We need more king salmon. King salmon will a good real tree with food on it will alert the ocean that there's a living there's a living eternal person there. So the salmon will go where the tree is in the water. Get it? Like if I planted a good tree here, if this was real dirt over here, not this, whatever they got with these stupid rocks everywhere, where it could be like a little beach over there that's ruined by the rocks. If I had a tree there, it would draw the salmon up here. If this was more like a river when it's connected to the ocean, which I'll show you guys real quick. I actually, pretty sure I showed it before, but this river is directly connected to the ocean. Yep, I did a mountain climber video I never posted where you hop down on right foot, hop back up on right foot, hop down on left foot, hop back up on left foot. And you run around in a circle, or you can start from the ground, whichever. But there goes the ocean. It actually looks flatter. A couple weeks ago, the waves were about 100 foot big, okay? Yeah, and right now they're a lot smaller, and I believe that the water's slowly cooking down from afar out, okay? But there's so much water that it would be like a microscopic dot on a map. The process starts, and then you finally notice a dot that's smaller than anything you've ever seen before, but you notice it. And that's like this. There's so much flooded water everywhere that it's just like a microscopic dot that's you're starting to be able to see that as the water getting cooked down. And not for nothing, I have a chip in my brain, and it stops my brain from functioning correctly sometimes, and I couldn't finish saying what I was saying because of that, and I'm annoyed. But like I was saying, this is at a very small level that I'm starting to notice that the water's getting cooked down. I know there's a high and low tide, meaning the lava's supposed to be being pushed up and down, but instead the water's being pushed back and forth, and people think that it's the moon when it has nothing to do with the moon at all. We actually need the moon a lot closer. We need to get rid of this fake atmosphere that goes so high. Like, I was in an airplane that flew up into the atmosphere for like a half hour going 500 miles an hour. Dude, the moon's far away because these weird creatures that have radio heads push the atmosphere up and push the moon away. Okay? We need the moon closer. The moon needs to be closer. Okay? A lot closer. It doesn't do nothing. It doesn't make the waves bigger or any of that stuff. It's made up. It would actually help bring the lava up and a bunch of other cool stuff. So we have to get rid of these cold atmospheres above us by bringing up the volcanoes to cook this weird cold atmosphere we have that's high up, that no matter what's freezing, that shouldn't exist, and it's incorrect, okay? This place has potential. I mean, there's a lot of cottonseed. They put that in peanut butter. Don't ever eat it again. That cottonseed, never. This could look super tropical if it rained good rain on it, and this became tropical. It would be a beautiful place right off the ocean for now, okay? It would be a super paradise, actually. You can tell this was once super tropical, and it was destroyed by people that are not eternal, that don't belong on Earth, okay? We need Jubulees, guys, to move anywhere in the Ring of Fire. Set up your own river cycle, where you have a real river. You can tell that this once was a real river, and they control it with sand, okay? And they change it every 3 days. It's not a big deal. I'm happy there's a river here. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's actually a cool place. If it was hot out and tropical to swim at, it'd be a blast. But there's no trees with weed or food on them. Like, come on. And not for nothing, we're not supposed to burn from the sun. You're not supposed to need sunblock. You don't have the right elements in you to build your real skin. And there's weird gases in the atmosphere that make it so your skin cooks. You should never need sunblock, okay? Now you know what's wrong with the environment if you need sunblock and everything else. You can go off of just that, even in cold places, okay?